Hello YouTubers and welcome. This video involves the gas cap lanyard repair on my 2011 Mercedes but could pertain to several models. I'm going to show you how to turn this into this. So let's get after it. I will post a link in the upper right of this screen showing a part 1 video where this same lanyard was broken in the middle and how I did a quick repair. Unfortunately, this time the lanyard is broken flush on one end and the repair takes on a different method. I began by using the crooked needle nose pliers with some cardboard behind them to act as a scratch guard. The plug is pried out as shown. The gas cap is replaced with a spray can lid to protect against sparks and fumes. My initial tools include a small eyeglass screwdriver and a plastic pry bar to prevent scratches. Insert the screwdriver between the rim of the lower half and the black collar and carefully pull downward on the screwdriver handle. This causes a slight separation between the collar and the upper half of the cap, into which you can now fit the pry bar. Insert and carefully twist the pry bar all the way around the circumference of the top cap until it pops loose. Then turn the lower half over and insert the screwdriver between the rim of the lower half and the collar and apply light pressure. Actually, you can separate these parts using your fingers. To begin the cleanup of the old lanyard material, I donned my gloves and X-Acto knife. Be very careful as you cut along all four sides of the old rubberized material. I eventually got to the point where I was able to remove the last of the remaining broken lanyard plug. This entire area has now been cleaned, and soon I will show you how we are going to reuse the area to the left and right of this hole. I cut a 9 1/4 inch piece of electrical wire to use in this repair. Then stripped one end. The strands are tightly twisted together. The wire is laid out and measured against the open area I have to work with between the nearest two plastic posts. I measured and bent the wire to the right, then back over itself to the left to form this shape. Then took my pliers and pressed the bent wires together as tightly as possible. Measure, bend, and cut the excess stripped wire to form the left side. I used my fingers initially to press the wires into the shape I wanted, then used the pliers to repeat the pressure on the left side. Using my tape measure to stabilize this end of the wire, the naked strands are soldered, and yes, I said naked. The wire is flipped over as I solder the back side. While still slightly pliable, the warm solder is compressed as flatly as possible to fit into the space in the collar. To permanently prevent any static discharge near gas fumes, this end is coated in a liquid sealant. Before finishing the other end of the wire, I threaded it into the outer collar hole, then pressed the soldered end down between the two collar halves. The outer sheathing is removed from a ring terminal and the receptacle is spread slightly to accept the tip of the wire. Using my crimping tool, the wire is secured to the ring terminal. And for added security, the tip is soldered. And then coated. I used my small screwdriver to open the hole in the ring terminal before the sealant dried, then wiped off any excess. The lanyard is now repaired. Pay attention to these 4 slots molded into the top of the cap. Pay equal attention to these ridges pointed to here in the lower assembly. Eventually, they will be mated together in the final step. For now, start the reassembly by placing the outer collar beveled edge up. The ridge pointed to here will snap into this female groove in the collar. Finish by flipping over the lower half. Then set the upper half in place, aligning the cap slots shown earlier with the lower half ridges. Press down all the way around to snap the upper and lower halves in place. Press the lanyard plug through the center of the ring terminal. Position the locking pin inside the lanyard plug, but do not press the pin into place yet. This gas cap is ready for reinstallation and the final length of the lanyard is 5 inches. Remove the spray can lid. Insert the lanyard plug into place on the arm and then press down the locking pin. It works like a charm and is certain to last longer than the original. And this project is complete.